I wanted to first talk about your writing style. So in The Social Network and Steve Jobs, you tend to jump time frames in even one conversation. Is that quickly becoming a style for you?
Well, I don't know if it's quickly becoming a style for me, and it's certainly not something that I made up. I've always liked messing with chronology. The first thing I ever wrote was A Few Good Men, which jumps back and forth too. I find that anytime you can engage the audience in putting a puzzle together, it's going to be a more energetic experience for them.
So in this movie, you cover three main events in Steve's life. You cover his relationship with his daughter Lisa,
Yeah.
the rise and fall of his time at Apple, and even his return to Apple. Why did you pick those three when I mean, he was an interesting guy. You could have gone anywhere with him.
I chose these three product launches, and we should probably explain that this movie is not a biopic. It's not a cradle-to-grave story where we're landing on the greatest hits of the character along the way. That the entire movie is just three scenes. Each scene is in real time. I chose the first one, 1984, because Steve was still denying paternity of his daughter Lisa, and that was going to be one of the big stories in the movie. The second one is 1988, next after he's left Apple. That's The King in Exile. And the third one, 1998, and the iMac is The King Returns.
What do you look for when you first start, when you first take on the project?
The same thing a batter is looking for when the pitcher is winding up. I'm looking for a pitch to hit. I'm thinking, is there a chance? There's no way there's going to be a guarantee, but is there a chance that I can do well with this material, that I can write something that's good? And that I'll enjoy writing it. And if the answer is yes, I still try to think of a lot of reasons to not do it. I keep trying to talk myself out of most things. And if I'm unable to talk myself out of it, that's a good sign. That means I should do it. Then, once I begin, what I'm looking for is what's at the driveshaft, what's at the center of every movie, every play, every story. Intention and obstacle. Somebody wants something standing in their way of getting it. They want the money, they want the girl, they want to get to Philadelphia, it doesn't matter, but they've got to want it, and something formidable has to be standing in their way of getting it. The tactics that he or her, the protagonist, uses to overcome that obstacle, whether they're successful or not, the tactics that that person uses to overcome the obstacle, that's the story.
Right on. Well, congratulations on the film.
Appreciate it.
And thanks a lot for doing this, Aaron.
You bet. I really do appreciate it. Thanks a lot.